Thank you for joining us for our Red Hat Coffee Break today with our partner ACI. My name is Ramon Villarreal, and I am the payments industry lead in Red Hat. Joining us today from ACI, we have Scotty Perkins. Scotty, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'd be happy to, and thanks for the invitation. My name is Scotty Perkins. I am the Global Head of Product Management, and I have P&L responsibility for our banking and intermediaries business at ACI worldwide.
As always, it's great to have you, Scotty. Thank you. Can you tell us, please, who is ACI and why is the Red Hat partnership so important for you?
Sure. ACI is, we're a payment software company, and we are celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. We are privileged to serve 19 of the top 20 banks in the world with our payment software. We have leading solutions in account-to-account payments, where we process about 2/3 of domestic wire traffic through our systems in the United States every day. We have single banks that process between $2 and $5 trillion of transaction value every day through our systems, and have been using them for, in some cases, up to 4 decades. We are also an industry leader in instant payments, where we provide the central infrastructure for 10, soon to be 11 countries around the world, where we actually serve the central bank and provide instant payments for the entire country in that example. And our instant payment solutions support about 1/3 of the world's population, including about 3/4 of the instant payments traffic in the UK for their faster payment scheme, as an example. We're also a market leader in our cards processing solutions, where many of the top global acquiring banks and acquirers use our core processing solution for merchant acquiring and ATM acquiring. We have an individual bank that processes as much as $1 trillion in ATM and debit traffic through our system every day. They have a resilient solution that is about 7 nines of reliability in our solution. And we support many of the issuing banks around the world with our issuing solution as well. And finally, we have a solution in banking that is highly regarded for fraud. We've been doing AI and machine learning for over 25 years now, providing solutions for preventing fraud in other areas of what we call payments intelligence, including digital identity and consumer analytics and other important things in the AI space for banking, and well as for merchants and for billers. We have about 80,000 merchants on our merchant processing solution, and we have a very highly regarded biller solution in North America.
That is impressive.
Well, thank you. So one of the areas that Red Hat is so important to us is, as a partner, is that all of our banks, we did a survey recently of 200 banks around the world, and the key priority for them that they rated either critical or high is modernization. And it's the journey to cloud architecture, which is not just to say moving to the public cloud, but also infrastructures that support private cloud implementations in a cloud native architecture. And the main reason why they're driving to that is because they're very concerned with the pace of change and the ability for them to offer new value-added solutions to grow the bank and grow the processor infrastructure. In many cases, the heritage solutions that are in place can be limited based on the technology, and they need to be able to implement a cloud technology strategy that allows them to bring new solutions to market very rapidly, be able to test them, deploy them, keep them up to date with minimum to zero downtime. And so cloud modernization remains a key priority for them. And Red Hat obviously is a leading partner in the world in this space, especially in the private cloud implementations. Many of our customers are running these critical workloads that I mentioned on Power architecture and Z series architecture, as well as on x86. So our relationship with Red Hat is critical to our customers being able to maintain a wide variety of choices to be able to run these mission critical platforms in their technology architecture of choice going forward.
Yeah.
So my question back to you is, Ramon, in your conversations with customers, what are the critical things that they are thinking about, and what challenges have they had, and what's important to them?
It's quite interesting because if you look back 10 years ago, payment systems never changed, and we always had the same qualities. They had to be constant, etc., etc. But in the new world, what we're saying is that the payment system need to modernize quite faster. And a lot of these organizations, the main concerns is, okay, so how can I bring new products into the market faster whilst I maintain the same levels of resiliency, same level of business continuity, same level of expansion, but also how do I leverage cloud within my capabilities? And those are the key areas that they are focusing on. A lot of my conversation go around resiliency, around how to maintain those 7 nines that you mentioned, those levels of availability. 5 nines tend to be a little bit more common. People are not so exigent, so demanding. But yeah, I mean, it's all about maintaining those level of business continuity, because payment systems cannot fail. I mean, it is critical for the functioning of the economy worldwide at the moment, and it's so embedded that they need to ensure that the system is always working. The other thing is about how do I utilize cloud to innovate? How do I utilize the cloud capabilities to bring in new functionalities? How I leverage it for AI? How I leverage it for portability? How I leverage to actually bring in new capabilities faster into my software? And those areas are something that interests a lot of our customers. Most of them common, actually. So yeah, it's really important.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and it's completely consistent with what we're seeing as well. So a great example of this is when we start talking about central banking and central infrastructure. If I'm a central bank, as much as we completely appreciate and value our partners that offer public cloud solutions. Many of those central banks are going to be hesitant to run solutions in the public cloud and prefer to keep a private cloud infrastructure while still taking advantage of the cloud native architecture prospects going forward. And that's, again, why our partnership with Red Hat is so important, because Red Hat has such a wonderful customer base at the central banking across the world. That customer constituency is incredibly important for us as instant payments continues to get traction and grows around the world. Another related dimension about that is this notion of concentration risk. So many of our common customers in banking in Europe in particular, the European regulators are reticent to have a critical infrastructure bank having a mission critical workload like payments only in a public cloud environment with no redundancies that the bank can completely control. And so the option for a bank to have a multi-cloud environment where they're running their primary workload in the public cloud and have the ability to have a fully resilient RPO of zero downtime backup solution running in parallel in a private cloud environment, or primary workload running in the private cloud, serving potentially using a Z-series mainframe or Power architecture, but also having a public cloud backup to take advantage of some of the ecosystem and economics of public cloud. All of those are incredibly important to our customers, and our relationship with Red Hat gives us the ability to offer that with no compromises across our customer base.
Can you tell me, Scotty, I want to ask you more about what you're working recently on. Is how does ACI Worldwide's new products help in those areas? What can customers expect when working with you in terms of those focus areas that we just mentioned?
Yeah, no, thank you so much for the question. So we're very proud to say that we have been working for a couple of years now on ACI Kinetic, which is the future banking platform for ACI. It brings 50 years of heritage and running payments workloads at the top end of resiliency and reliability into a cloud native architecture. And it also brings what historically had been 3 distinct solutions, one for account-to-account payments and wire transfers, cross-border payments, instant payments, another completely different technology stack related to card processing workloads, and yet another product area, all of which are highly regarded, but focusing on AI and machine learning. It brings all of that into a single common platform going forward. So customers can implement a core solution that includes integrated AI runtime, integrated data environment. The customers can see all payment types across their data environment for the first time in the industry. but then they can enable those capabilities of payments that they want to see. If they want to enable wire transfers, they can do that. If they want to enable instant payments, they can do that. If they want to enable Swift cross-border, they can do that. If they want to also then enable card processing and be able to orchestrate payments between what historically had been card use cases and instant payment use cases, for example, and then protect all of that with a common fraud and an AI and analytics layer for other things like digital identity and harmony, all in a common user experience. That's what we're actively working on and bringing that to market here very shortly. We're actively talking with customers about implementing that solution today, and Red Hat is an integral part of that strategy for us.
Thank you very much. Just a final question, Scotty. Where can they find you if they want to know more about ACI Worldwide?
We'd love to hear from you. Please reach out and contact us through our website, which is aciworldwide.com. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you all for joining us today. We know this is just the start of the conversation, and we'd like to invite you to learn more by checking our links and website in the below. Please reach out to us via email address, and just to keep the conversation going. And again, thank you for joining us today for our Red Hat coffee break today, and we hope you'll join us again.
Thank you, Ramon. Thank you, Ace.
Thank you.
Red Hat.